What up, bitches? It's the misanthropic one, aka He Who Hungers, and I'm back up in this bitch for another rant/review. Today, I want to talk about this album right here, Lupe Fiasco's latest album entitled Tetsuo and Youth. Alright, I'm gonna try to wrap this up real quick because I forgot the charger for my camera and I'm on low battery, so I'm gonna try and do this real quick. Y'all already know who Lupe Fiasco is, especially if you're subscribed to my channel. Dope MC out of Illinois, Chicago. Dope rapper, definitely very content driven. And he's a mainstream rapper, which you gotta throw out there because a lot of these mainstream rappers don't really touch upon real issues, but that's the thing I love about Lupe, is that he does that. Now, this album, let's fast forward to today, Tetsuo and Youth, fucking awesome. I love the title. For those that don't know who Tetsuo is, y'all gotta be anime fans. Check out that classic anime known as Akira, and then you'll know exactly who Tetsuo is. So shout out to Lupe for using that reference. Let's jump right into it. Artwork is pretty cool. This actually correlates with the album in a strange way, and I felt it as soon as I listened to it. It's kind of like an artsy piece right there, and then with the art, you can see a little skull right there painted into it. This is very minimalistic here. There's not too much going on as far as artwork on the inserts and shit. You got a picture of Lupe there. All the credits are right there, and another picture of Lupe right here. So there's not too much going on, which is kind of good. Gives the album some mystique. Let's go into the production on this bitch. Let me read it off to you. Y'all know how I do it. So you have, let's see, Wiz Buchanan, Keys, and Quality Kid. You have S1 and Von Beats. They're here a couple of times. Lupe himself, Simon Says, and Jack London. You have Maurice Thomas, and he goes by another name, Mozart, Moezart. All right, let's see who else. Simon Says I already mentioned. DJ Dahi is on here, I believe. Yeah, a couple times he's on here. Mozart, I said. DJ Dahi. Shout out to DJ Dahi, by the way. I noticed he's on a bunch of shit that I've reviewed lately. He makes great beats. And you have DJ Sprite. He's not producing anything, but he does some scratching on the song with Absol and Troy. So that's who you got for a production on here. The production, for the most part, I love it. Like I said, just by looking at the cover, you know, it's sort of like it's in an artsy direction, and Lupe Fiasco has always been outside the norm. So the beats complement his style. It's kind of like the newer, it's like sort of mainstreamy. It's clean, but it's dope. There's definitely head nodding beats on this shit, and it's definitely a step up from his last couple of releases. When I'm talking about his last couple of releases, in particularly, I'm talking about Lasers, because that to me is one of Lupe's albums that I just don't like at all. I mean, there's some songs on there that I fuck with, but this album here I'm totally pleased with. Let's go into some of the features on this bitch. You have Guy Sebastian, Aisha Jacko, Troy, Terrence Martin, Nikki Jean, Billy Blue, Buck of Psychodrama, Trouble, Trader Truth, Family, Glasses Malone, Crystal Torres, and Ab Soul. So you got 16 tracks on here, and a decent number of features, some which are repeated, and majority, there's a huge posse cut on here called Chopper, which has majority of these guys. Nikki Jean is repeated a couple times. If you're a Lupe fan, you know that he's worked with her in the past before. These features, they all add their little flavor to the shit. I have no complaints about the features on here. My favorite one probably is Ab Soul. He ripped it on his fucking verse. Pros and cons of the album. Lyrical content, I mean, Lupe is no stranger to this. That's why I love him. Like I mentioned before, he's a dope lyricist. He drags you in with the with track 2, Mural. Fucking dope 8-minute plus track of Lupe straight going in with his fucking amazing fucking wordplay. Again, he's no stranger to social content. He talks about the prison system from different points of view on the song Prisoner 1 and 2, featuring Aisha Jacko, who I believe Jacko's his last name, so Aisha, I'm assuming, is related to him. What else could I talk about? A great song is Deliver. I love that song. The premise, the way I'm gonna explain it is kind of corny, but when you listen to the song is dope as shit. I actually had to play it back and listen to the lyrics again, because when you hear it, he's talking about, the hook is talking about the pizza man not coming to deliver pizzas no more because of how the hood is nowadays. Like, you know, there's too many niggas out on the porch, gunshots being fired, and the pizza man don't want to come and deliver pizza to his hood anymore. And it sounds kind of corny, but when you listen to it, it's basically a social commentary about what goes on in the hood and why certain niggas don't want to go to the hood. And I also like how he discusses how white people act like, certain white people act like they're above the drugs and all that shit that goes on. But he's also saying where you think a lot of these niggas learn that shit from, you know. And great track. Madonna is on the same shit, more or less. I also love how he's not afraid to talk about, you know, shit that people that think that they're too cool for school, like, you know, shit like video games. He's not ashamed of that shit. Like, he addresses that in Adoration of the Magi and They Resurrect Over New. I mean, I love how he's no stranger to that shit. You know, that speaks to me too, because I love my fucking video games. I don't care. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. There's cool instrumentals on here. Summer, fall, winter, and spring. Obviously, he's naming them after seasons. And yeah, I'm gonna sum it up as this. This album right here. Sorry. This album is fucking great, man. One of my favorites so far. This really helped me start off the new year really good. Guys, I highly recommend this album. What do I rate it? I'll give it between an 8 and a 9 fucking dope as shit. It's definitely gonna grow on me even more. I'm definitely listening to this a couple more times for me to absorb all the lyricism and all that shit. But I'm gonna go. My shit is running out, and I may do another video tonight. I don't know, depending on this fucking battery here. But that's it. Everybody else, y'all know the deal. Leave your love, leave your hate. Most of all, subscribe, all right? Support dope shit, and that's it. Peace, bitches.